folks, good afternoon. This is your host, Squirrel Lord speaking. And you know what? Today, we're just gonna chill, do a little bit of rock mining, and then do random stuff later. Kinda don't have today planned out. Kinda got away from some groups of people having drama in Star Citizen, and I really didn't want to get caught up in all that garbagey nonsense. Alright, let's try to re-log in. I'm not doing the whole deathbed crap. Alright. We'll try that in a moment.
Side hill over by drop hand.
Alright. Bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. Okay, let's see if I can get in. Let's make sure that the Discord invite is still good. Alright, let's see if I'm back in. Sweet. Alright, back in. Okay. Let's go rock mining. That's what I feel like doing. Rock mining. think I need to update the RAM on my computer. That costs money. I don't have a whole lot of it. Alright. Let's go mining. Let's get that move on, shall we? I need to fix these controllers. They're so badly beat up.
Okay to launch.
Oh, wrong button. Derp. Wondering why that wasn't working. I was pressing the wrong button. Alright. Let's go grab a vehicle. Okay. My little space person is wearing her helmet.
system. Welcome to the ROC vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, while I'm waiting for that, let's go looting. Yeah, I picked up a tank recently. These tanks are fun. Well, that's what's left of a Buccaneer. Okay, no loot boxes so far. I haven't seen any. Kind of disappointing. Well, let's see what's over here. See if there's any loot boxes in here. No? Okay. Let's get a screenshot of something. I want to get a screenshot of this. So, Dolvine is the lowest value. Aphorite is the second best, but Hadanite is significantly the most valuable of the things that I'm looking for today. Alright, cool. I got that screenshot. We're getting the information for later. There are no loot boxes. That's disappointing. Alright, let's see if my ROC is here. Should have had enough time to pass. I'm just cheap. I don't want to pay for all the wait time to be sped up. Now, if it's just a few seconds or left, or less than 20 seconds, yeah, I'll drop the credits just to have it right here, right now. But what you want to do is, while you're waiting for your vehicle to time in so you can spawn it in, just look around the site, see if you can't find any loot boxes. That's free stuff. Okay, cycling. Let's get the ROC. Let's get her ready.
Welcome
Should be here.
to the ROC vehicle retrieval system.
And this will be for shenanigans later. I'm also saving up to get a anvil ballista. Alright, ROC is here. Let's go. Lights on.
Systems on.
About here should be good. Let's drop that ramp, get in, and get going. Ready to go. Let's go get the goodies. All right. This is why I love my Cutlass Black. I can run missions. I can do a little bit of entrepreneurship. I can do a little bit of everything. Let's power up. Set my countermeasures. OM3. Should be able to see OM1 somewhere around here. Magda's not a half bad place to go. But Aberdeen is even better. But you do need that Pembroke suit. Oh, let's go up to here. Yes, sir. You know, I'm gonna go here, then head out from the location, then start my scanning. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, so I'm not stopping here. I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to shoot out at least 30 clicks from here. So that's already 22 clicks. I'm going to change my heading to 30 degrees. 35. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to keep between 30 and 35 degrees. Actually, I'm going to just follow the sun. Okay. Okay, that showed up more than 4,000 meters. That's most likely going to be a big rock. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for little rocks, not big ones. But you still check anyway. Oh, there's the big rock. So Not what I'm looking for. Well, that's greater than 4,000 meters. I don't care. If it shows up greater than 4,000 meters, I don't care. If it shows up less than 4,000, I'm going to investigate it. If it shows up less than 2,000 meters after I ping, I am definitely checking it. Not interested in that. Nope, not interested in whatever's dead ahead. It's most likely going to be a big rock, and I couldn't quite care less about it. If anything shows up closer, that's new, I will most certainly check it out. Yeah, those are big rocks. If I was flying a prospector or a mole, that would be a nice find right there. I'm looking for the little rocks. Okay, that showed up. Now I'm curious. Oh, never mind. That was the clusters, the big rocks. Okay. Let's point in the direction of the sun and keep going. Alright. I need to get this controller repaired in the worst way. It's so beat up. Okay, that initially showed up pretty close. Now I'm curious. That one right there. That one right there. I was cruising and it showed up less than 20. I'm sorry, less than 2,000. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. What is it? What do we have? Perfect. What are you? That is green. Dolivine. Not interested. Not interested in it. So there's a free flight event going on. That's why there's so many people online in this game. Alright, if I had a prospector or a mole, that would be a good find. Not what I'm looking for. So I'm watching out of my peripheral vision, looking for ping contacts, reading the distance on them. That showed up at about 4,000. It could be something. Yeah, something for a prospector, not me. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of success here on Magda. So, time to change the location. time to head out. Let's go try somewhere else. Why don't we set a course for Aberdeen? Let's go to Aberdeen. Here we go. Alright, what do we got? That's Aberdeen itself. Alright, now generally it's a bad idea to go flying around on the night side of the planet, but I don't have a heat resistant suit, and this planet is insanely hot during the day. So I am going to take the risk of being more visible on nighttime. And hopefully I can avoid gankers or pirates, but we will see. Well, I guess it's not really that dark over here. That's fine. Now, always stay away from marked locations. It just makes you incredibly easy to find. Alright. I'll just keep going in a southeast direction. That's too far out to be anything of significance, so I'm not going to even worry about it. Okay, this is where paying attention to your scanner becomes critical, so you can kind of see the terrain. Aberdeen has a low visibility, so it's kind of hard to see where you're flying. You've got to be really careful on Aberdeen. Hey, Comanche, how have you been, my dude? If you want to jump in Discord, by all means, go right ahead. We can chit-chat. I don't mind. I saw some of your new videos. You are back to the grind, and you're making a lot of fun content. Fun for you, but not for those poor suckers you've been blapping. No good dupes. No dupes. Say no to dupes, kids. Alright, let's see if this is what I'm looking for. So I'm just chilling, doing, you know, honest work. Alright, let's see what we find. Perfect. That is a large cluster of hadonite. Let's go get some. So, I'm going to do a little bit of honest work, then I'm going to go to do some murder. So that's my plan. Honest work is yucky. So I'm just chilling. I love the green. It makes me happy. So, fun fact about my Star Citizen career. The first 3 ships I purchased was my starter, which was the Pisces, Cutlass Black, and I even got the green paint to go with it, and then the Reliant Tana. I have since outgrown my Reliant Tana. I just don't need it anymore, so I traded it in and got other ships, And I'm happy with that decision.
Systems activating. Systems.
Alright. Okay, we'll just pop them real quick. Oh yeah, no, it's been actually pretty nice. Oh, you got the Redeemer, huh? Nice. Yeah, well... ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, instead you became a high-speed ganker, flying around and blowing up unsuspecting poor people. And occasionally taking their stuff. Well, yeah, let me know if you want to hop on. We can go off and get into some shenanigans. I am grabbing footage for a tutorial video on how to rock mine. It's actually a skill I'm quite good at. I just wanted to share the knowledge. There we go. Boy, this one's a really touchy piece. Alright, that's one popped. That'll pop any second. Yeah. So I'm just grabbing some footage. And I'm going to use some of my old footage too for rock mining. Just make a big, basic how-to. About time.
Extraction mode on.
Now, since you're here, from a ganker's point of view, what makes it easy to kill a rock miner? What are the easiest ways you've found to find them and kill them? Strictly from a ganker's point of view, what makes it easy to kill a rock miner besides just shooting them? Like,
Fracturing mode on.
so like orbital markers and like named locations on the ground. I travel at least 30 to 40 kilometers before I even start scanning for goodies. Minimum. I also tend to try to stay away from the night side of the planet. So getting too close to the OMs will give you away. Gotcha. One thing I like to do is I like to go to like the North Pole region of most planets or moons and take that long descent down and just kind of don't go directly underneath the OM, just kind of 45 degrees in the direction of somewhere that looks even remotely nice that I can see from orbit, and then just start there and follow the sun. That's good to know. So, my Cutlass Black is detectable from about 22K. Yeah. I think it's because they watch star streams, and that's like one thing he advocates for if they're trying to find resources, is kind of start North Pole, go somewhere with good terrain, and then go from there. Alright, looks like I've got about 5 minutes. So you'd say about 300 kilometers from any known point is probably for best. Okay, that's actually really good. That's a good tip. Better cool off my character before she dies from heat exhaustion. Yeah, I always try whenever I give one of my little tutorial videos, I try to give the best information I can honestly give, so I don't, you know, lead anybody astray. I always try to do my research first. Oh, that's true. That's very true, Comanche. And hey, if you're on Discord, like I said, feel free to jump in the chat if you feel like talking. I would love to have your take and opinion on it. There, I've cooled off enough. So I am doing this without a Pembroke suit,
Extraction mode.
so you already know which moon I'm on.
Mining mode on.
Yeah, if everybody does what the YouTubers say, all you have to do is watch the YouTuber to find out where everybody is. I try to suggest as many locations as possible. That way it's hard for the bad guys to narrow the search. Because, yeah, people have a natural inclination to just follow the herd and do what everybody else is doing. And that makes them easy targets.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. Hey! Alright. So, for those of you watching the stream at the moment or after the fact, say hello to PWS Comanche. He is a really good source of information for ganking and murdering players. If you listen to him, you'll learn what you should be on the lookout for. And yeah. So I know...
But, see, like, I think criminals have an advantage here in terms of intelligence dissemination, because all of us are doing it different. Like, all of the ganker groups I'm aware of all have different MOs, you know?
Yeah.
And even different, you know, target preferences and hunting preferences.
Yeah.
And because there's no real guide for gankers, you know.
Yeah.
There are some, like, you know, quote unquote ganker channels, but it's more. It's not what we do, you know.
Yeah.
And so we, like, we're going out and learning our own things. But then for the bulk of the law-abiding community, it's like, okay, watch this mining video. This guy said go to the North Pole OM1, and then just go down and hunt the mines of Daymar for Hadanite.
Yeah.
So now I know that I can go find Hadanite miners there.
Because they follow the advice like sheep, and they're coming.
Yeah, and I
slaughter.
don't need to get all of the Hadanite miners or most of them or any specific one. I just need to get, you know, some here and there, and I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, you're here to just blow stuff up, and if you get to take a box full of goodies, that's just a bonus for you. But
yeah, I mean,
there are dedicated pilots.
We always do steal shit. It's just not worth the time to steal everything right now. With AUEC is like so devalued and easy to get a hold of. Like,
well, especially if you're duping. I still don't know how to.
I don't even dupe. I make like 20 million credits a day just by logging into my prison alt, who has a very Care Bear sounding name. and throw out in chat if anybody can spare some creds for my C2 fund. And then I log out, and the next time I log in, he's got 10, 15, 20 million credits. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's terrible.
AUEC is absurdly like devalued, man. Like it has no purpose almost.
Right. So obviously, you probably watching my stream, you probably know precisely where I am, or at least a general idea.
It's like Aberdeen.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have much trouble just straight up finding me if you wanted. So I would love to do. I'm right now recording. I'd love to just kind of interview you, get your take on certain things.
Are you near Norgard?
No. I'm at least 80 clicks out.
Oh, that ain't. That's very near Norgard.
You said about 300 minimum?
Yeah, 300 is safe, because I'll quant into an OM, and I'm already like, 25 km altitude, 15 km altitude, whatever. And I'll just kind of like fly in a lazy Z pattern out, maybe 50 to 100 kilometers away from the quantum markers, scanning the whole way.
Yeah.
And then I'll loop around and do another quadrant, and looping around and do another quadrant. Usually within a couple minutes of doing it, I found somebody though.
Yeah. So Magda is always kind of hit or miss when it comes to Hadanite.
Mm-hmm.
Like some days I go there and literally within 30 minutes I filled up my ROC. And then other days I don't find a single piece of Hadanite after searching for 2 hours. So yeah, most standard, the people that I've learned the most about this game from are actually the pirates and gankers, as far as like what is where, who is doing what. Like how to do the activity, if you're willing to learn, you can just learn it on your own with very little issue. It really doesn't take a big brain to figure out how to do the mining or the rock mining. It's just the information on where you ought to go to find the best results.
Right.
And I know from my own personal experience and from what I've interacted, I've chatted with members of Chaos Squad, and they stay on top of the trade information and where people are going for mining. Like,
oh yeah, we've got alts in all of the major trade orgs and everything, just keeping tabs on things. We have I've got hot links to all of their little calculators and spreadsheets and stuff that they use for tracking where to get cargo at. Like, it's all open resource shit, man. So like everybody's got it. It's no secret,
Yeah. I mean, Google is a great thing, but.
And then, so like when we have a couple of guys that run cargo, but they don't follow those guys. They come up with their own metas because they know firsthand the potential hazards of following those guides.
That you basically end up running into people, pirates
for the
or
cargo,
gankers, who know the routes.
But for the cargo guys, it's like risk versus reward. Like you could probably run 100 or even 200 cargo routes and maybe get ganked once or twice, Although it is getting a lot more popular. I'm seeing a lot more groups out and about with Cuddy Blues and Mantises and stuff. So that's nice.
Yeah. So you see what I'm doing. What advice would you give me to help me become a harder target? I am descending from OM1, of course, as you've probably already seen.
I would want to be at least 300 kilometers away from anyone who came straight down from OM1 at a minimum. So and at least 300 km away from any other quant point.
Yeah, so you see that I'm kind of avoiding all quant points. I'm kind of going down at like a 45 degree, even greater than 45.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you can detect a cutlass out about 21 and a half, 22 with little issue.
A lot further though if it has its lights on and it's dark.
Yeah, no, at nighttime I always keep my lights low. I'll occasionally hit ping, but I heard in the past they had pings were visual. were
Yeah.
visualized. So you
Yeah,
can,
in the old days, like 3.13, you could see someone's ping from over 300 kilometers away. It was amazing.
oh wow, I bet that made pirating them really
It
easy.
was so much fun.
Oh wow. So I'm probably doing, you'd probably call a medium to good job, but not great.
No, I mean, as long as you're distanced from quant points, you're gonna be mostly okay. Like, if I'm having a really slow day, then I'll actually just slow burn between quant points. If I'm hunting miners instead of cargo ships, you know.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorites that I almost always get a prospector or a rock miner is a Eager Flats Aid Shelter to Shubin. Just fly a like slow zigzag between those two, and you'll almost always catch someone.
Yeah, no, I always, whenever I go to a location to pick up my rock, I'll go to a different moon, or maybe the other side of the moon, away from a navigation point. And if I see that there's anybody else besides myself at the mining location, I don't stay on that planet. I go somewhere else completely. Because it's not difficult to just simply follow a rock miner who's not paying attention. All right.
Yeah, and I will follow them, and
So how easy is it to sneak up on some of these people?
they can't target my Scorpius until about 14 to 15 kilometers. So I've got several thousand meters of wiggle room where I can see them and they can't see me.
Oh wow, so you could be like right out on the edge of your detection range and they will not see you at all.
Right.
And you can just follow them at a casual pace and wait for them to come to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then that means you know they're about to deploy their rock and wait a couple minutes for them to get some goods, then blap them and take their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, how often do you, like, what are things you're looking for on a mark? Like, what's going to tell you that they're an easy target, and what's going to tell you that they're a hard target?
I mean, they're all easy target. I'm not coming in for a duel, you know. I'm coming in with, at the very least, a Scorp and a crude Cuddy Blue, and probably a couple of light fighters as well, and maybe another Hurricane or Scorp. It's not going to be hard.
Yeah, that'll be a quick kill, especially with our freaking Hurricane. You'll just shred them.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 6v1. It's not a dogfight.
Yeah.
They're all, the only way they could make themselves a hard target is by not being seen in the first place,
So
or by having a massive escort. But they're not gonna have a massive escort because it wouldn't be profitable. So
right, and their
they
escorts
basically just don't get seen.
more often than not, their escorts don't want to sit back and watch somebody rock mine all day. That would get boring.
Yeah, we have run into a couple of like escort situations, but they still didn't have enough ships to stop us.
Oh, wow.
The difference between us and like gankers and cargo haulers and miners is a couple of major points. We're playing for fun with our friends, and we're just having fun. We don't care if we like make a profit or not.
It's not
Like we
about the
knock
money.
down, we'll knock down a C2 that's full of gold, and we'll take 2 boxes off of it. And then half the time we don't even go sell those 2 boxes. We'll just throw them out in space because it's not worth the effort of going to sell them, And even if we do sell them, we won't even bother splitting the funds or anything because no one cares about the credits. Like, so we're just doing it for fun, and we're also in a group, and that's like 2 major advantages that we have over like cargo haulers and miners and stuff. They're trying to make money, and they're alone.
Yeah, you run the risk if you go alone. It is that risk versus reward dynamic, isn't it?
Right. And again, it's not profitable enough for them to like bring a big escort, you know, like
Yeah.
for them to like for a cargo ship to have an escort that could save him from us, he'd need to have at least like 4 or 5, you know, fairly competent fighters.
All right. How much of a difference would like a Caterpillar or a C2 having gunners make in your hit? You'd have
Almost
to bring...
none.
Really?
Almost none, because we got enough ships to move in and out and regen our shields as needed. They're always going to have pressure on them from underneath or above or behind or somewhere.
And it's not like they're going to be able to catch up to the Mantis to smoke
They
it
might,
out
yeah.
so they can get
They
away.
they might slow us down by 20, even 30 seconds, but it's not going to make a difference.
Now let's say if you're attacked like by a group of, let's say, 2 or 3 pirate ships, could that person hold their own if they've got gunners?
Who? The mine or the cargo hauler?
Yeah, the hauler. If he's fully crewed, could he hold his own against maybe 2 or 3 fighters like a
I mean,
Mantis and
like maybe a fully crewed A2. But I mean, if you've got a Mantis, you know, that Mantis can be 10 kilometers away and still have you interdicted.
And the Caterpillar or the C2 does not have the speed to keep up
Right,
with the Mantis.
you're eventually going to lose it. It's going to be a fight of attrition, and you're going to lose because unless the gankers like just get too reckless or careless and push in too hard and the gunners kill them. But as long as they're like playing smart,
or if they're noobs or idiots to the whole thing.
Right, yeah, of course. I'm assuming they're at least reasonably competent though.
Yeah.
Oh, and some of them are noobs. We had a different pirate group try to contest us just a few days ago. They tried to take our spot from us or something.
So are you a pirate in game or just a ganker or a bit of both?
I don't really attach much value to the labels. It's a big, like a lot of people like get really obsessed about telling us that we're not pirates, and I'm okay with not being a pirate. I'm still gonna kill you and take your stuff.
You're like, it doesn't change the results of the outcome what you call me.
You know, I really don't, like, you can call me a terrorist or a murderer or a griefer or a pirate. Like, I'm still gonna kill you and take your stuff. As long as I'm able.
That's cool. Looks like I'm finally starting to find some good stuff here. Magda is always hit
for
or miss.
years and years they said there's no piracy because you're not a pirate unless you're demanding extortion.
That's just one aspect of piracy. That's just one
Right.
method.
But then SIG added it to where you can actually steal these people's cargo, right? So now we don't need to roleplay with them at all. I
You
can just go
blow
kill
them up
them and
and
then
take
take
their
their
goodies.
stuff. Yeah, and it's really nice that, you know, after like years and years of them just like self-destructing or combat logging and whatever other antics they come up with, bed logging during the fight. Now they can't do any of that. Or they can do some stuff like combat logging, but their ship and cargo stays there. It doesn't help them at all.
No, that just makes it easier for you to take their stuff since there's nobody at the wheel, so to speak.
But now I've been told that it's not real piracy unless it happens in space and you negotiate first and then let the people live.
But that
Then
sounds...
you're a real pirate. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
I'm sure most of those people saying those sort of things aren't actually pirates themselves. They're just those
No, of
space
course not.
dads
They're
and
just
Care
people
Bears.
they're people that don't want to get killed and have their stuff taken.
I mean, I've done both good and evil deeds as a player in the game, so like I expect to get randomly blown up just because of karma. But I mean, I generally stay on the more lawful side of gameplay. I just only occasionally dabble in randomly murdering someone. And the salt is real, man.
Extraction mode.
I'm sure you've got some really funny salt in your time.
Oh, yeah, some people take it too serious.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a video game. A really fun one. One that needs to get completed. Which, you know, that'll be a long while. But
I mean, just being able to take people's cargo is
yeah,
close enough to completion for me. Like, we waited a long time for this.
yeah. I mean,
I would like it if they restored balance and weapon components, though. Like,
oh, no kidding. Distortions are starting to make a real comeback now. Like the ship distortion weapons, they're coming back.
we do our testing every patch.
Now, I am scanning my radar, kind of on and off, about every 10 seconds.
No one can see your scans. They won't show up to other players at all.
Like, so how long do you think the radar on the little rock is? Like, will you detect my cutlass?
Oh,
black?
you've got to be like at least within 500 meters to see those.
So worrying about looking at your radar on the rock is kind of silly.
Yeah, no one's gonna see that unless they're like right on top of you.
Basically, if somebody was trying to sneak up on me, they would actually have a visual on me long before my little radar picks it up.
Oh yeah.
They're just deciding where to fire the missile.
I can say the Cutlass isn't the greatest choice for that because of its visibility range. A Freelancer would be significantly better. Freelancers are kind of hit or miss.
What about a Nomad?
Nomad would be even better. You know, that's like pushing about 8 or 9 kilometers detection range.
Really? I
Yeah,
had
a lot more low vis.
I had no idea. I mean, I just love my Cutlass. It's just one of my favorite ships.
The detection range is irregular though. The cross section, I believe, impacts it a lot. Like what angle you are to the ship you're detecting.
So it works like a LiDAR.
It appears to. I don't have exact science on that. But it's not completely consistent. That's for sure.
That's interesting. Thanks. Alright. Now that's on me for not finding a more level piece of ground to land. I got hyper focused on the fact that I saw Hadanite. So probably detecting and finding me. Now that it's starting to turn dark, my visibility is probably a lot bigger.
Yeah, you'll definitely be more visible in the dark, especially if you turn on your spotlight, which
is
a whole lot of the miners do that, and yeah, I strongly recommend not doing that.
Otherwise, it's pretty much like ringing a dinner bell. Alright. So yeah, I've got now all the footage I need for the rock mining video. Plus, I'm going to use some of my older footage to go with this. But yeah, so rock miners, to make themselves less detectable, stay away from orbital markers and known locations on the ground. You say probably a minimum of 300 kilometers is advisable. It won't guarantee you don't get detected, but it will definitely help you.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to come down a lot to who's hunting you and how hard they're looking and what their style is and stuff, but if I was trying to hide from myself, that's what I would go for.
Yeah, like I said, I've learned the most information about this game from the pirates and the gamers.
Speaking of Hadanite miners, I've got a couple thousand of Hadanite at Grimhex.
Oh.
And it wasn't from mining.
Nice. So you've got some good hits. So you just swoop in and strafe run them till they're dead, and then land and take their stuff when you're done.
Yeah, and the rock miners are the easiest to loot because you just run up and
grab the box.
Yeah.
And if they had any cool things on their person, take that too.
Yeah, and the Hadanite also takes up very little space.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can load up on Hadanite for days. And it's worth so much freaking money. So, there we go. I've gotten a few batches of Haydenite. Not quite full ROC yet. I think I'm probably at the most a quarter full. Which will still fetch me at least 50k minimum. Which isn't bad. That's what you call a nice start to a day. Are you capable of logging in? Do you want to like hop in my Hurricane and go?
I am online, but I'm moving stuff. I restructured my whole fleet and shit.
So you're doing logistics stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem, man. And also, thanks for answering my questions. I'm going to interview.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I'm going to include some of our conversation in that video under advanced tips.
Okay.
Because this is information people need to know. They need to stop whining and complaining about, oh, they found me so quickly. How did they do that? So
yeah, a lot of them basically ganked themselves. Like some of it's really funny, man.
By being
like
somewhere completely obvious.
We'll shoot down a cargo ship and be literally hovering over its wreckage with like 5 combat ships, you know, loading its boxes into one of our ships, and the fresh cargo ship will fly like within 5 kilometers of us, never target any of us, just completely ignore us and go land at the pad and load a ship up with cargo and then try to leave. It's like, bro, what is wrong with you, man?
Okay, so I'm not a pirate or a ganker, but that would immediately make me suspicious. And
should be throwing up some red flags.
I'd be like, you know, perhaps I don't need to be in this area. I'm going to go somewhere else. Because these aren't NPCs they're dealing with. I think that's another big issue I found in the player base is too many people have main character syndrome, and they're used to playing the game with the Skyrim mentality where they're the only living, thinking, you know, breathing and thinking thing on the server. Well,
right.
They're not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that is a huge factor too, because most of the people in the gaming world that are accustomed to playing
Oh, hello.
full loot open world survival games are from games like Ark and Rust and Conan and Scum and DayZ and stuff.
Oh yeah, they know about ganking and PvP and getting murdered.
Yeah, that's all we've been doing for a long time, you know.
And so naturally, that translates well into Star Citizen.
Yeah, because Star Citizen is like a really soft-core version of a full loot open world survival PvP game.
Yeah.
Like very, very soft-core version.
I mean, they're trying to appeal to the PvEers and the PvPers at the same time.
Yeah, they've done a lot of stuff to make it easy mode. Like when you log out, your character doesn't just stay in the world. You know, your ships don't stay out in the world. They've provided a lot of features that deliberately help out PvE-oriented people and single players. You know.
And also kind of politely remind them, hey, this game is also PvP. You should be really thinking about paying attention to where the hell you're going and who is around you. Because, yeah, if I don't know that person individually, I make a mental note that that person is red until proven otherwise.
Yeah, you should always assume that anyone you can see has plans to murder you.
Yeah.
Because there are people like our rule of thumb is if we see you and you're not in our party and in our voice comms, we're gonna come at you.
You're considered a threat.
You're considered a target.
Either a threat or prey.
And a lot of people think SIG is gonna like make it easier and
Now is that
gonna
the
reduce the PvP, but they're not. Like they made it very
No.
clear that it's a
isn't that where they're including the master modes and stuff?
yeah, like they're gonna make it harder for people to run away, and they're gonna make it easier to sneak on people's ships, and they're gonna and then people are thinking like, oh, you know, pyros will be great because then I won't have to, you know, if someone starts messing with me, I won't have to worry about the comma. Like, bro, like the people that are gonna be messing with you are already not worried about the comma, right?
Yeah. Psychology. Oh, hello, beautiful. What are you? And I'm still keeping my eyes on my radar. Now that is a good find right there.
What is it?
Huge boatload of hadonite.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Now, here's a dumb question. From an attacker's point of view, would it make a lot of difference if I left the shields on my ship while I'm scooping up the goods? Give me that extra time?
No.
Or does that boost my visibility? You can detect me more easily in the first place.
It's not going to help your visibility out at all.
So let's say I shut off my ship. Will that reduce my visibility significantly?
Not very much.
So probably better
not enough to matter.
So probably in this case, it's beneficial just to keep my ship warm.
Yeah, I would leave it on with all power to shields. Because, I mean, and then, I don't know, like, if rocks are really hard to see on the ground, but the cutty's really easy, so, it's possible that someone would just bounced off the ground, bro.
Yep. There we go. So, my engines are off, but my shields are up. Just because it's a low gravity moon, if you leave your engines on, your ship will just drift around. But if you shut off your engines, it'll be nice and firm on the ground. So, probably best to leave my shields up, but full power, so I can run in, take off as quick as I can. So I was at private property once, and I was loading up the illegal goods, and I got attacked. But I did have my power to shields. Oh, dang, that sucked. I gotta have a better look at where I land. But actually, I took off and I won the fight. And I took his stuff. I took his stuff.
I recently, a couple weeks ago, found a guy at a bunker. I think it was a Corsair. And so I killed him and his Corsair and killed the turrets so I could go down and steal his stuff. He had a couple boxes. And that's how I usually get like FPS gear. Just kill bunker runners. And while we were out of the ship looting, not paying attention, some Avenger Titan came running in on my bounty, and he started shooting at my ship, thankfully, instead of us on the ground. So I start sprinting back to the ship, and it's like 400 meters away.
Oh, man.
And I jump into it, bounce off the ground, but it's a Scorpius, so my landing gear wouldn't deploy, so I couldn't shoot this guy, because you can't shoot unless your wings are folded out, you know?
Yeah.
And, but my turret gunner, who didn't make it back into my turret, he jumped on the little minigun turret down by the bunker and killed the Titan while I just kind of let him in circles real fast.
Oh, that's funny.
It was hilarious. The Titan almost got me in a Scorpius, though. I would have been pretty feeling bad about that.
I think this will probably be all the hadonite I pick up for the day. And, you know, speaking of bunker running and stuff like that, I think that's what I'm going to do next for a bit.
Doing what now?
Probably bunker running. I like to do that stuff. Although they do need to add more variety of, you know, bunkers and stuff. I know that's in the works.
Yeah, I just can't get into it. They're like the FPS AI and the ship AI is just so bad. It's like, oh my god, man.
Well, when the server is working and it's getting that refresh rate good, at least with the bunkers, the enemies are very responsive and aggressive.
I mean, they're still not good. They'll just occasionally like do a 360 no scope and headshot
Yeah, that's
you.
true.
But other than that, it's like I don't know. I wouldn't classify it as good PvE content myself. And even the FPS PvP is like really bad. So much like desync and teleporting and invisible people.
Yeah, like you train in the marine module, where you know it's running smoothly, but you get out in the PU and it's like you're fighting Dragon Ball Z fighters. They're just like glitching everywhere, like they're anime characters. And that kind of becomes frustrating. So you mainly stick to piracy and ganking?
Yeah.
That's cool. I know it doesn't make one popular in the community, but I really think that pirates are critical to the game development and making it better.
I don't care if they don't vote me or whatever.
Right. Like, I don't give a damn about the Care Bears' opinions. Yeah, one thing I can't stand is there's like some org drama with people trying to say, oh, this person is awful, that person is awful. I'm like, dude, this is Star Citizen, not Twitter. Please stop with that crap.
Well, I mean, that's because like you've got all these people that have like these massive orgs, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are also, you know, built on someone's like internet personality.
Yeah.
Man, we don't have any of those problems. We've all been together for like since before Star Citizen was even an idea.
Yeah. My personality revolves around I just want to play a game and have fun.
PWS was originally an Xbox One clan.
Oh no!
Old as hell, man.
Saw what I just did to my poor little vehicle.
Oh no, I did not see. I guess it hasn't caught up. You're still drilling a rock on my screen.
Damn.
Did that kill it?
It sure did.
Fracturing mode on.
Damn. Killed it.
Mining mode on.
Rip. That would be where probably using a different ship. Like I'm not sure if a freelancer could hold 2 ROCs. It probably can though. A Valkyrie definitely can. But a Valkyrie's not going to make you less visible.
Alright.
Freelancers are less visible than Cuddies though.
So unfortunately, I damaged my rock. It's not recoverable. So now I have to gank my own rock if I want to take the Hadanite. So now I get to blow up my own rock just so I can get the goodies.
I haven't gotten to sell any of my gems, but I got almost 2,000 aephorite off of one dude.
Alright, I'm going to start recording again. Alright, this is what you don't do. Now thankfully, whenever this happens, just Blow it up. Take the box. Take what you can. Right. Cut your losses. And there's the box. Time to collect. Darn. Well, let's get that box. Do's and don'ts, right? And just take what I can take. I love this new addition they gave to the personal mining tool. You can just collect. So you see on my screen, I'm collecting.
Oh yeah. I have heard about that. I haven't
This
used
thing. So it's part of the standard mining attachment. Alt fire, hit B.
Right.
And watch. See all this hadonite? Straight to my backpack. Take what you can
Yeah,
take.
they need to add something like that for cargo boxes. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, the tractor beam. So this thing is freaking. It made the mining thing worth it. It was a big life improvement.
I can imagine.
In case next time you get overzealous and break your rock, and you have to salvage what you can salvage. I know right now I'm probably a super easy target.
As long as you're far away from anything that people can point to, you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away from any known location, thankfully. The only people who could get me now would be stream snipers. Or unless, you know, you got somebody with the deduction skills of Sherlock Holmes. Alright.
It would be funny if right as you had said that, I had like
Somebody.
shot you from behind.
Oh, if you did?
Like right as you said stream sniper.
You know, I wouldn't even be mad because that shit's funny. I would probably be like, you bastard. You know?
No, I don't mess around with that stuff.
Yeah.
They will ban people for that. They gotta protect their precious streamers.
Well, here's the thing. I know I'm taking a risk whenever I stream. I don't expect the same protections just because I'm streaming.
Oh, you can toggle attachments from there instead of dragging them on manually?
Yeah, watch. So I hold the F key down like this.
So you just have to
And I
have
go
the
to
attachments in your
customize.
backpack?
Yep. Or on your waist or, in your chest or leg piece.
Get the fuck out of here.
There you go. These are the 3 tools I always have on me with my mining. The mining attachment, the tractor beam, and the cutter. You can actually cut ships open without making noise.
Yeah.
So, in case you
Just
need
go
to...
customize?
Yep. And then it just brings up the list and
Damn.
click what you want to equip.
Oh my god, okay.
There you go. You're welcome. Now, I'm going to show you another life hack. Especially people who want to avoid getting ganked. Because you know that people are coming to the mining area to turn in their goods. I can just go to a space station. As long as it has an admin office, I transfer the cargo from the ROC to the ship. And I sell the goodies to the admin office directly from my ship inventory, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. Is there a price cut for doing that, or no?
Nope. For Hadanite, Dolovine, those 3 things you rock mine for, it's a flat rate no matter where you go. Doesn't matter where you sell it. That's like
kind of helpful because I feel like most of the people rock mining are fairly newer players.
Yeah. So this is like
Give them a
my
little bit of extra protection.
this, and sometimes I take my Caterpillar out trucking. That's all the industry and gameplay that I do. Otherwise, I'm flying around blowing up things, and I'm not too picky about my targets. I'm just here to play and have fun. Hello, Drop Hammer. That's true, Drop Hammer. You can go into your settings and hotkey it. You can set it to a hotkey that whatever you want to do.
Wait, hotkey what?
Well, you saw how I brought up the hand tool to the customize menu? There is a settings deep within the settings under advanced settings, and you can actually get that mapped to a specific key if you want to do that.
Oh, so like a hotkey just to automatically pull up the customization?
Mm-hmm.
What section of the keybinds is that under?
All right,
Drop Hammer?
you're watching my stream? Let me hook you up
Yeah.
with knowledge. Go to the options menu here. All right. Go to controls. Now, key bindings is just for all the default stuff, right? Go to advanced. There we go. All the way down here at the bottom, I believe. Quick keys, interactions. I want to say it's here. Personal, inner thought. Where was it? It was one of these bottom ones. Let's see. Weapon selections, Mobi-Glass. Mining mode actions. Where is it? I know it's one of these.
It probably is under quick keys.
Yeah. Okay. Not VOP. That's for comms. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea what that is. Select gadget. No, that's just to I want to say it's select gadget, but don't quote me on that.
Oh, yep, there it is. Select gadget.
I think that's it, but don't quote me on
Oh,
that.
no. That's 4. That's the hotkey to pull it out.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, there is one that's like underneath that where you can hit customize.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah. So I think it's either under quick keys or it's under not camera advanced. It's either under quick keys or on foot. Oh. I can't remember. It's one of these. Customize weapon. Hotkey J.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Never knew. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I just 30K'd. What the fuck?
There you go. Oh yeah, that's true, Drop Hammer. You can hotkey not only equipment customization, but weaponry customization. So, I mean, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah, right on. Wait a minute, I gotta hop off here. I'm about to have my guys logging in, so I'm gonna go take care of a couple things around the house first.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for
Alright, check
joining.
you later, bro. Yeah, no
Thanks.
problem, man.
I'm going to take some parts of our conversation and use it in future information videos, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Appreciate it. And thanks
Yep.
for the chats. I learned a few
Yep.
new things from you today, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. I learned a couple new things also, so...
It
Good
works
for chat.
out. And people in the chat, PWS_Comanche. High quality salt mining stuff. Will not disappoint.
Alright, man. I'll check you later. Appreciate it, bro.
Anytime. Take care. Hey Drop Hammer, hope you're doing good today. And if you want to jump into Discord, if you're able to, feel free. You know me, I like to chat with my audience and interact with people. There's so many different ways to play this game, there's so much to learn. And I like to learn a little bit from everybody.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, why don't we go ahead and refuel? Or not. Well, I know some other group of friends of mine are on at the moment, and maybe I can ask to join them in the game. Ooh, that'll work. So maybe I'll jump in their Discord, see if they got room for one more. I like the social aspect of this game. I like to join people. I tend to be really more on the helpful side. I tend to be more friendly than most players. So I'll go see if they're on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to their Discord real quick. Pretty sure that they're going. See if they wouldn't mind having an extra. Alright.
Yeah, a couple of them did.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not saying that I'm jammed or that I'm doing anything, but every time I hit it, it's not wanting to go.
Hey, Spectre and friends, how y'all doing?
What's
Shouldn't
up,
it-
Squirrel?
Should it tell me that I can't go?
Are you guys up to anything in
You-
particular? And would you like to have another party member?
Hang on a second. Charmy, you should see a symbol that shows that you can't quantum.
I don't see a symbol that shows I can't quantum.
It'll say QT jammed.
It's not saying it.
Maybe you're not high enough.
But I've got a target
No, I'm
acquired.
quantum jammed.
So
It's
who's using the
fooling, it's
Mantis?
celebrating.
Shadow is.
So that quantum jammer's got about an effective range of, I think, somewhere between 10 to 20k.
Here it goes. I'm out.
Having delay or D spikes.
I got away.
Was it fire away?
Yeah, because I'm over by Slub.
Yeah, I'm in his Slubster.
Have I caught you towards the middle or end of your activity?
No, we're just kind of in the middle.
All right.
The server keeps lag spikes. It's driving me nuts. So, that's what I call them. It's just where it's like, I don't even call it desync because to me that's not even desync. That's
Data packet loss.
Okay, you
got 'em.
took my wing out.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
spinning. You're
nice.
spinning. Oh no. Brakes.
I guess. Not sure if that's nice or not. Is that good or not? Is that good or bad?
You hit me with a missile. It took one of my engines out.
Does that
well,
mean we got away?
apparently you got away.
Yeah, you got away because I was coming back to fire on you. You shooting at me?
That's what we were supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So were you even going after me? Because otherwise, then I don't feel like I was successful.
All right, I'll leave them be. Seems like I caught them in the middle of a activity. All right. I just saw that they were on, and I was hoping maybe catch them activity. All right, let's just do my thing. All right, fully. Let's fly around with the Hornet and let's go blast some targets, because that always makes my day.
Would Anthony Oddlock please contact the front desk?
Everyone loves.
Anthony Oddlock, please contact the front desk.
Up.
RN Ashcroft, please come to the front desk. Report to emergency.
Let's go blast some targets.
Medicine isn't only about healing.
Let's go kill some targets.
Welcome
That'll make my day
to the
a little
ASOC
bit more.
vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, Hornet time.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered
Hangar
to the
2.
properly located designation.
two are on ground level. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this target. Let's start off, warm up, let's go get some targets. There we go. Let's track it.
You are clear to launch. Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, so I've got all the footage I need. I've got some really good information from Comanche. So tomorrow and Saturday will be the day that I'm piecing together the video for rock mining, and I will have a lot of good information for y'all for that video. Rock mining is just something that you can do whenever you darn well please, regardless if you have a little or a lot of money in game. But it is something that you have to enjoy doing if you want to use that as a strategy for making money in game. Otherwise, you'll probably get sick of doing it quickly. But it's not hard to try it out and see if it's right for you. So I like to do it, you know, whenever I feel like taking a break from shooting things. I find the rock mine is a pretty peaceful and easy task. I can just relax and just do. Like taking a good old hornet out. Let's get a move on, shall we? Okay. Let's prepare to engage. Here we go. Alright, what do we got? Cuddy. Yeah, Hornet. Cutlass. What's the primary? Saber. Those things are beautiful. Beautiful ships. Too bad a pirate is flying it. Oh well. Looks like I get to blow up a beautiful ship. Goodbye, Saber.
Target destroyed.
Oh, ran into him. That's on me. Oh, hey, I got the target. Oh, goodness. Gotta be more careful. Gosh darn it.
Urgent page for Dr. Chan.
Feel better? Save on convenient self-check-in terminals. Start your treatment now. Quality medicines that you need at a price you're gonna love.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ROC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay. Let's request that Hornet to come back.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
It's a nice ship. I really like that one. So is the Hurricane.
Please visit.
Okay. Hi, Buzz. Hey, Space Bub, how you doing? Hey, feel free to jump in that Discord if you like to chit chat. You're always welcome. Looks like... yeah. What kind of stuff we got? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, nice. Well, thanks, Space Bub. Thanks for dropping by. I hope that your stream went well. I missed a very large portion of it. It looked like you were having fun. Yeah, I did. I finished it. Did not get very much this time. I just got the footage I needed for a video that I'm making. I also had a good lengthy chat with PWS Kamachi. And he gave me a lot of good tips and pointers from a pirate and ganker's point of view. I've got some really good nuggets of information from him to help new players avoid the pirates and gankers. So he was actually very helpful in answering my questions. So I'll be probably adding bits of our chat into that video once I make it. Let's see.
Welcome to the ROC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Could definitely use a gunner.
Please visit us again.
Hello, how you doing? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, is that you, Buzzcut? Alright, let's gear up. Custodian. I'll grab a custodian. I've got one in here somewhere. There we go. Utility. Let's go hit some bunkers. Let's do that. Let's go hit some bunkers.
Welcome to the ROC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, let's hit the bunkers.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the location.
Devastator, Devastator. Okay. That's still plenty. Let's go hit those bunkers. Thanks.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Let's go grab some bunkers. Merc. There we go. A good paying contract.
You are clear to launch.
I love my little Pisces. Such a useful little ship. Perfect for bunker running. This is my starter.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, let's go hit some bunkers.
Quantum drive is now
Alright, almost to the bunker. Had to travel there the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. But here I am. So yeah, tomorrow and Saturday I'll be working on a video. I'll drop it. It'll be around the subject of rock mining. And also some tips and warnings from pirates and gankers. Giving you some hot tips that you can do certain things to help mitigate the risk of getting ganked or pirated. So I believe the best source of information on dealing with the pirates are from the pirates themselves. Okay, looks like I can land here with no problem.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Looks like a little bit of wreckage. Not quite sure what that ship is or was. Looks like the leftovers of a 300 series. Okay, cool. And it is sunset, looks like. Perfect.
Landing complete. All systems offline.
Oh, somebody turned off the comms array. Now that's important. That means it's a true free-for-all now. Yes, sir. It's a proper free-for-all. So, there you go. Alright. Lock and load. Let's go get him. Okay. Oh, players have been here before. Because that loot box is borked. 40 seconds till the party kicks off. Do want to grab a secondary weapon. I will happily take the P6LR. No additional ammo for it yet. Alright, that's fine though. 20 seconds till the party kicks off. And I got myself a P6LR. It was already worth the trip, just for that. Alright, make yourself a small target. Go prone. Here we go. I say, make yourself a small target. Alright. Alright. Alright, now we're good. 2 targets left in this wave. Let's see. Let's search over here. I know for certain one bad guy is downstairs. Check. Let's check upstairs all the way first. There's one bad guy. And he's surrounded by good guys. He ain't gonna last much longer. So I'll go ahead and let the NPCs get him. Alright, 50 seconds till the next wave hits. 5, got enough time to check for another loot box. Yes, sir. Let's see that. 30 seconds. You know what? Let's grab that. Alright, 15, 14, 13, 10 seconds. Let's go prone. Sprayed them all. No survivors. I know I'm cheesy. Oh, hello there. What's in here? Anything good? Hey, that's good. Grab the ammo. Grab the ammo. I'll grab this at the end. Okay. So all the NPC guards have the downstairs basically covered. I've got the upstairs to myself. That's fine with me. Ain't gonna kill them. Okay, he's down there in the corner. Okay, let's go get him. He's in the elevator. Last wave. Okay. 15 seconds. Nice, nice, nice. Only two there. Okay. So I guess no more cheese in that. That cheese and salt was excellent. Yum, yum, yum. I see him. Okay. Good. About over here. All clear. Definitely, I heard him to the left. Can't tell if he's on the same level or down. Alright. There should be about 4 bad guys left. As soon as I sweep out this corner, I know that I need to go downstairs after this. Yeah, so... Okay, time to go downstairs. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Alright, that's another one down. Down. Got two bad guys left. They're engaging them. Interesting. I see him. Okay. One left, huh? All that carnage. I got him. Anything good in here? Let's see. I don't use the salvo pistol. Nope, I don't use it. 60K. Alright, let's go grab that machine gun. We'll drop it off of my Pisces. Let's just go ahead. Well, you know what? I'll grab that. That's fine with me. I don't use that, so I don't have a reason to worry about that. But I'll take the sniper rifle or the machine gun any day. So I just got a pair of sniper rifles. Believe it or not, these are actually pretty decent. These have a little bit better accuracy than the P6LR, but the P6LR has way more stopping power. So it's kind of a trade-off. Both this and the P6LR are excellent choices. I have a personal preference for the P6LR, but I'll put this to work. I'll use this. Alrighty. Okay. I'll just close that up. Move all. Go ahead and do that. I will actually just put that away. And I'll just transfer that over to the base. Yeah. Let's power up.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Okay. Mercenary. It's not very... No, I hate that mission. Just to get some gear. Alright, let's get to it.
Takeoff complete.
Alright.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with the whole pad ramming thing. I'm looking at the global chat. People are talking about pad ramming and combat logging. Like, I'm willing to do some pretty evil things in game, but my limits are pad ramming and combat logging. If I'm going to get taken out, I'm willing to take the L. And just pad ramming, that's just a no-no. Alright, let's go. Oh, that is the end of that music playlist, which means I've been playing for about a little over 2.5 hours. So I know I should probably wrap up this stream. If I get on again tonight, it'll be to play No Man's Sky. I'm in the early game phase, but I know how to make a lot of money in the early game phase of the game. And if you have No Man's Sky, it is cross-platform. I don't mind you joining and playing alongside me. It's got very good cooperative play. Go. Let's get in there and kill some stuff. There's already 10 bad guys, huh? So this will be a quick little mission. Get a little bit of loot. Should have brought a backpack and a multi-tool, but you know, hindsight is always 20/20. Alrighty. Alright, I hear weapons fire, so I better join that party, like, real quick. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Who wants to die first? Hello there. Smoked him. Okay, looks like downstairs is more or less clear. So I think the last of the stragglers are upstairs, but you know what? Always sweep. I want to get them to sneak up on you. Alright, sweep. Alright, I hear him upstairs. That's a down player. And had been looted. Friendly. Alright, 2 enemies left. Let's sweep into here first. Oh, look at that. 2 target markers. Well, that makes it easy. Alright. Peel that corner. Alright, he's down. One more. Smoked him. Alright. That was good. Let's check the loot boxes for any fancy cool kid guns. Otherwise, I'll grab some of the basic guns that are laying around. The average guns the pirates have are pretty good. Okay, what do we got? Oh, yes. Ah, nuts. Okay. Medical supplies are always good to get. Alright, I'm satisfied that I checked the upper floor. Let's move down. Medical supply. I think that's a downed player. Okay, well, let's just go check around here. Anything in here? Nothing I can pick up. Okay, well, that's a shame. What were you carrying? I'll take that ammunition. And I'll take that. I'm cool with that. Oh, you had a custodian. Well, first of all, I do like these a whole lot. And I've got plenty of ammunition back at the base. Okay. And I will happily grab another one of these. I love these. These are wonderful firearms. It does slow your movement down if you're carrying one of these, but you get a light machine gun in exchange for a little reduction in speed, so I think it's totally worth it. Oh. Well, here, let's trade out my regular custodian for the nice looking pretty one. And quite frankly, as much as I love that gun, I love this one even more. I love the S71. That is one of my most favorite rifles in the game. So I've got a golden custodian, machine gun, and that nice rifle. Yes, sir. Perfect. I think that's a good haul. That's a great haul. Alright. Good haul. Let's get back to base and let's go ahead and turn all these goodies in for later use. Got a nice little haul. I love this rifle. It is magnificent. Oh. And I'm going to take that custodian. That in here. What a nice haul. Alright, we'll just equip more custodian rounds. There we go. Let's drop everything else off at Everest Harbor, and I'll grab another mission. But yeah, that's perfect. Oh man, they are talking mad smack about Buzzcut. That's pretty funny. Well, if he combat logged, he deserves the harassment. If he didn't combat log, well, he doesn't deserve it. I don't know, I wasn't there in this situation. I'm just doing my thing and enjoying the game how I like to. I'm just gonna stay out of all that crazy Star Citizen drama. I'm just going to enjoy the game. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh man. Okay, let's get to Lorville. Then to Everest Harbor and drop off the guns. Got a nice haul. Oh man. Actually, I think today it's a shorter stream, but I'm very happy with the results of what's happened. So I'm going to go ahead and land at Everest Harbor and call it there. And I'm going to pet my doggos and give them a hug and maybe take them for a walk around the neighborhood. Because they look like they need it. They've been kind of, with the heat wave going on where I live, they've been kind of cooped up in the house. Because heat stroke, even for dogs, is a real thing. And I don't want them to die from heat stroke. But it's the part of the day where it starts to cool off, but it's still nice and bright out. Nice. So as soon as I land at Everest Harbor, I'll turn in my ship, turn in my goodies. I'm gonna log out at that point. If I do get on again tonight, it'll be to play No Man's Sky, and I'll just be running missions on that to get that early game money and tech tree unlock. Whee! Let's spin. Alright, I'm done for now. Okay. Alright.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Deployed.
Alright, we'll land. Who's targeting me? Yeah. So my doggos need a walk. So they will get one. Alrighty.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I most certainly will. Power down.
All systems offline.
I love my little Pisces. Cutlass black, Pisces. You just can't go wrong. And not a scratch on her today. Alright. Let's get that inventory managed. Alright, move that over. We'll keep the magazines for the custodian. Now we'll go ahead and transfer that all into my local. There we go. a nice haul of weaponry for future bunkers and maybe sniping people. Yeah. Did a little bit of rock mining. Got a really informative conversation with Comanche. And I think I'll got some materials to make some videos with. So now I have to go through the process of making videos this weekend. Hopefully I can make a couple. Alright, let's go ahead and put the Pisces away and log out. Perfect stopping place. Made over 100K. Bunkers and bounties are kind of broken for making money. If you learn how to be quick and efficient at it, you can make a truckload of money. Alright, putting the Pisces away. Yes, sir. You know what? Let's call him the Caterpillar. Who knows, I might feel like space trucking next time. This is a loaner ship, and I just don't use it. I have no need for it. Now this could be fun. Okay. There we go. Hey, thanks for hanging out. And until next time, folks, happy gaming.